So, the Snyder Cut. You know about it. It happened.
We've talked about it.
And they're still trying to talk trash about the people who wanted it to happen. A Rolling Stone article came out with this whole long dissertation on why people in the movement are just awful, they're terrible, they're sending death threats to the executives, which, could have happened, but minority,
I'm sure,
right?
The thing is, in literally any movement and literally any trend you have on Twitter, you always have, like, a small subset of that group just that is toxic, right? You'll always have people who, resort to name-calling, who resort to insulting, and who resort to, going after these executives for unrelated bullshit. Whatever, it's part of the internet.
Literally everyone and their mother gets death threats if they're posting on Twitter or any kind of, like, open online forum.
Oh, yeah, I've got, like, 200 followers on Twitter, and I still get random, like, insults from people every once in a while,
And they're acting like, oh, we were so harmed by this. Our arms were twisted. Our legs were pulled behind our heads to release the Snyder Cut. They forced us, and look, we're in financial ruin. Shut up. No.
We feared for our lives because some neckbeard with 10 followers was telling us to go kill ourselves. We thought that should be taken seriously.
Some random egg accounts were just... Oh, they were. You know what they were saying? The main point was that that they were trying to make was that it was mostly, or I guess at least in part, bot accounts that were making the release the Snyder Cut hashtag persist. And it's like, it's Twitter. We know there's tons and tons of bots. Of course that's a part of it.
Yeah.
What of it?
I mean, the thing is, we don't know exactly how many bot accounts are on Twitter relative to the actual population of Twitter.
No, but Elon Musk was trying to find out.
Exactly. Part of the reason he tried to pull out of that deal, which I don't even... Like, the whole legalese behind whether or not he's able to pull out or whether he's forced into purchasing at this point is beyond me. But the whole reason he's been trying to pull out is because Twitter's not giving him a fucking answer about how many bots there are on this platform.
Yeah.
Hugely problematic that they have no real way of measuring that, So, yeah, I mean, look, by Rolling Stone's own admission, I think it was, 13% they said of the accounts that were tweeting released the Snyder Cut were bots. First of all, I'm not sure if that's a real measurement, how they're measuring this. They're pretty coy about exactly what metrics were used for it. But that's still a very slim minority of the total users, if that actually is accurate,
Yeah, it's like...
Again, for the amount of people that probably were involved with the movement, I'm sure it was a much bigger population than they're probably actually counting. Whatever. Point is, 87% of the people who are actively promoting this movement are absolutely real, by their own admission. What's the problem here?
Literally no problem. So all I'll say is, Warner Brothers, nice try. If that was them, who knows? It could have been just a couple people. Whatever.
The thing is, I was trying to look... I was trying to look at the relationship between Warner Brothers and Rolling Stone to see if there was some shared ownership or some shared parent company. As far as I could find, there's nothing in the immediate vicinity that would be influencing Rolling Stone to write an article like that beyond just, these major sources try to protect each other and try to not examine each other critically. It is what it is. I do think there were plenty of people refuting it. The article clearly didn't go over well. Within a couple hours, that Forbes article was posted that basically debunked the entire thing.
Yeah, by Paul Tassi. He's pretty good with his takes usually.
No, I thought that was really well written, actually. Go check that out if you haven't already.
I retweeted it, check out my Twitter.
Subtle plug.
I really don't post anything, but I retweet our stuff, so don't worry about spam.
Yeah, so anyway... What else can we say? Oh, yeah, I mean, it also said that Zack Snyder was behind the entire movement, which I really don't think he was.
They definitely used all of that to get subscribers on HBO Max, so...
They used all the classic, rebuff talking points to try to discredit the whole movement, to try to throw Snyder under the bus, to try to make it seem like he was instigating fans being passionate about this project.
But then, oddly enough...
It's a bunch of bullshit.
Oddly enough, he's going to be a guest character in Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
That made me think, and, I said the same thing in the Discord chat when you posted that. Clearly the relationship between him and Warner Brothers isn't dead if he's still willing to make a cameo appearance on this, one, cartoon that I think most of us thought was off the air at this point.
Yeah. No, it's very much on the air.
I don't know. It's a terrible show, but it's like I'm tempted to watch it just to see that cameo. Oh, and speaking of which, James Gunn has been very heavily promoting the fact that he's going to appear in cartoon form on Harley Quinn. So look forward to that. Which you got to wonder what his claim to fame would be in the DC universe, since he's either a director of The Suicide Squad and Suicide Squad, or he's a director of Marvel films, which they probably wouldn't mention in a Harley Quinn spinoff. So it's like, what's he doing here beyond?
He could just be himself. George Lopez played himself.
Yeah. So anyway, just don't overthink it.
What you just saw was a clip from our full show, the Utterly Nonsense Podcast. The episode in its entirety can be found on utterlynonsense.com or by checking the links in the description below. Subscribe for more, and as always, thanks for listening.